What is up, Team Shorty Gamer channel? It is your boy John here with you guys. Jumping in today with a video here. Just going to go ahead and play some Galaxy Heroes, go through some of the stuff for the day here. Just been pushing through, getting dailies done, working on beefing up the account a bit. I feel like we're still a ways off. We're at like, I think 850k GP Galactic Power. But I really feel close to that 1 mil. That first mil, feel like it's going to feel like such an accomplishment. I have been grinding away, just trying to get so many things going. I feel like I have so many little tasks on the go right now. It's hard to keep it all straight, to be honest with you. But that's how it goes in a big game like this. There's a lot of things to be working on your ships, working on, your teams, offensive teams, raid teams, all kinds of things. But yeah, so just wanted to chit-chat with you guys about that. Also, like, just Star Wars in general right now. I don't know how many of our followers are just huge Star Wars fans and come because of the Star Wars content, or if you're just big gaming fans and you like all kinds of games. I feel like a lot of times we overlap in a lot of those things. And, man, Star Wars has been personally amazing lately. I really, really have loved all the content. I loved Andor. I love the Ahsoka show. Just so much good content. Mandalorian has been great. I'm super looking forward to what they continue to put out. And, man, I feel like, I know it can be so polarizing. I know some people love it. Some people hate it. But to me, more Star Wars content is good. Obviously, I don't want them to go off the deep end and just start making trash. Nobody's asking for that. But, I mean, Filoni, he is, he's got to be the biggest Star Wars nerd in the game. Like, I don't know if there's anyone, who's more invested, passionate, dedicated, in love with Star Wars. Obviously, George Lucas, because it's his baby. But I actually saw a meme today, and it was like a few shots of George Lucas, and it's like, there's always two, a master, and then boom, it cuts to Filoni, and an apprentice. And I'm like, you know what? If it's embracing the dark side, that's okay. Filoni can handle it, and he is doing literally such a great job. And honestly, there's been a lot of great stuff lately in TV. I really enjoyed Rings of Power. That was such a great show. Watching it, getting to chat with Nate about it was so awesome. I love that we're able to, even though we're busy, him and I, we've got a lot going on in our lives, and sometimes we don't get the gaming in, that we'd like to get in. But we are still both big on keeping up with our shows and making sure we chat about it. Because there is some amazing shows. Yeah, Rings of Power was great. And honestly, I just watched Wheel of Time, Season 1, Season 2. It was recommended to me by a buddy, and it didn't disappoint. I know, I never read the books, but it was cool. Like, I love, fantasy, that medieval or high fantasy. They did a good job with it. But back to Star Wars. I mean, this here we're playing some Star Wars. I just am really craving or looking forward to what they're going to do next. I know Acolyte has been talked about a bit. I don't think they've got a ton of information out and around it. But that's okay. That's okay. We will get there eventually. I would love to see, and I haven't done too much reading myself, but I'd love to see some High Republic stuff. Just like that old concept of it all. I don't know. I really enjoy it. And I have read some of the High Republic comics. Yeah, comics. I'm trying to think of what you call them. Like graphic novels or comics. So when they compile a few issues of a comic and make sort of a graphic novel out of it. I've gotten a few of those from the library, and I've thoroughly enjoyed them. Like, to me, Star Wars is such a massive IP, and there's so much you can do with it. There's so many stories that can be told. Literally, there's a galaxy, an entire galaxy, and, hashtag spoiler alert, possibly multiple galaxies. So, dang, let's get on that. Let's explore. Let's see some different stories. It is just so much fun. As for the game, I have really been appreciating just the content in the game more and more. Just being able to, now that I'm sort of level 85, working on some more of this beginning of endgame content, it is so crazy to see some of the synergy. Like, when I was getting schooled by teams, it makes sense now. My Geonosian team, they're not super strong. I'm still working away on them. I'm working away on so many different, teams here, trying not to lose sight of what I'm doing, making sure to complete my farms. See, these guys, they're still purple. Like, some of these guys are still in the 60s. Galactic credits still are a problem. Trying to keep my galactic credits up is definitely been tough. Yeah, like, I know it continues to be a problem for a little bit still. Just getting enough credits to do stuff. But I've definitely been able to do some things. Like, I've been using some resources to get credits now that I'm getting some more characters finished. And as you can see here, I've been able to max out a lot of characters. And so I'm trying to finish my farms, getting through maxing out characters. I just finished Hera and Zeb. Sabine is on her way. I got Han and Qui-Gon. I got so many guys sort of maxed, but I'm just waiting on the stacks. Continuing to plug away on Bosk here, things like that. Yeah. I have been, and the struggle is real, I have been so close in finally getting Commander Luke Skywalker, CLS here. I cannot finish it. And I know that I probably just need to get these last 3 characters to that 13,000 power. They are so close. I've tried it a ton of times. I've tried it on auto. I've tried switching my leader. I've tried switching my leader again on auto and doing it where I pick all the guys and half me, half auto. Whatever. I've tried it. It's not working. So I have been dumping some more resources into them the last little bit. Just trying to get it going because I really, really, really would love to get him. He is supposed to be a really good galactic legend and hopefully will help me pwn and do some cool things. That being said, I'm excited that another round of championships has started. I'm hoping to do a little bit better in it because I didn't do so hot last time. But I know, like, I'm going to get destroyed. This guy is... Are you for real? See, the problem is, everyone, all my friends here on the YouTube, this is the problem. Like, 2.5 million. I have 900,000, not even 900,000 galactic power. I created this account back in, like, 2019. Then I deleted it and got so discouraged in the pandemic and everything that happened. I stopped playing for such a long time. Well, people have been playing for the entire time, and the bracket I'm in is a very, 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 very established bracket. So that has been tough. It has been tough for my galactic battles, my war, my conquest, like all these things. I'm going up against some beefy characters. Fleet arena. It has been a struggle. But I digress, and honestly, it's okay. I'm perfectly fine with pushing through because that which doesn't kill me will make me stronger. And, things change. Things in the game change. Hot characters change. Stuff like that. So I continue to plug away, and I'm sure I will get there. But I do really enjoy getting to try some of these new sort of more endgame parts of the game. They're fun, and they get you a lot of extra resources, which is cool. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my device. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool resources that you can start getting. Just even the fact that, like, my crystals have been coming in like crazy, and I know I'm getting nothing. Like, I'm getting nothing from Conquest. I'm still not getting much from Championship. But that's okay, because I'm just getting more, and that is sick. And looking ahead at Championship, the next levels up, the higher levels of Carbonite, getting into those next levels, I can't believe the amount of resources you get. Man, I used to think crystals were so hard to come by. And then guys like Arnold and Nooch were saying, like, oh yeah, eventually you have so much money, you don't know what to do with it, so many credits. Oh yeah, you get so many crystals, it's easy to sort of manage that crystal spending. And I'm like, man, I haven't been able to get crystals consistently forever. I just was like, okay, I'm having faith, one day we'll get there, sort of thing. But I feel like I'm getting there, and that is great. I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, Conquest has been a blast. I know Nate he had my phone the other day. We were together for a holiday and just Thanksgiving recently here in Canada. I know you guys in the States have another month to go, but we did have some holiday time together. We were able to just chit-chat a bit about games and the channel and things like that. He grabbed the phone and he was looking through it, and he's like, sick, man, like, this is awesome. I'm like, dude, you got to hop back on, finish out that grind to 85. Like, it literally gets so much better once you're 85. And honestly, I can see why people push the Hyperdrive bundle, because you're really not playing the game until you're 85. You're sort of playing like a precursor to the game, And then finally at 85, you're playing the game. So I don't know why they push so hard to have that grind that way. Like, I mean, I guess you kind of learn some stuff along the way, but you're also just so out of touch with so many things. It's hard to sort of know, like, what direction you need to be taking it. So I think, yeah, like, that hyperdrive bundle is awesome. I haven't done it yet. If I ever made a second account, though, I would definitely consider it. I mean, you know, the thing is with the Canadian American stuff, you know, for us it's $70 Canadian, which is the equivalent of, you know, the $50 or $49.99 that it is for Americans playing. So it's a little bit more still. I don't usually drop $70 on a game, and so I don't know. But if the need was there, I would definitely consider it. Maybe I could try to convince people that it was a good purchase for the channel, and that would be justifying, you know, dropping that stack. Okay, sweet. It's also cool to get to see some of these different teams that you know, that are cool. It's like, oh, sweet. Like, you know, I started this account because I wanted to do a bounty hunter team. I actually had another account before this that I had been playing, and this, you know, that account was not able to be recovered. This one was. So I have like an old bounty hunter team, but that was like, I was playing like almost pre-Mandalorian show, which they brought in a lot of extra bounty hunters with Mandalorian. You know, you got your Grief Karga, you got Mando, a couple of forms of him actually, kind of like Kylo and that. And so, you know, there's a lot there. So it's cool to see some of these other teams, to see like what the potential is like going forward. I'm just about to max out Greedo. I know people are like, don't max it out. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. You know what? I think he's used for the Jabba stuff. And to be honest, like, I started him so long ago, I kind of just want to feel that accomplishment of getting him maxed out. And knowing that, like, I did a good thing. And then from there, I can look at beefing out some other bounty hunters that maybe will run a little smoother or more peak performance with, you know, what's going on nowadays. But looks like we're getting into a bit of a long video here, guys. I really appreciate you guys checking in and watching. Our Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is definitely one of our more popular videos series that we do here. I really love playing it. I have been on some RuneScape again. You know, I love RuneScape. It's been a huge part of our lives for like 15, 18 years or something. And probably more like, yeah, oh my goodness, probably like 20 something years. Wow. Anyways, but I have been playing a bit again, and I am working on trying to get 86 magic so that when I get mems again, I'm going to bust through and I'm just going to jump into like some crazy money making with plank make and stuff like that. Nate, because he's almost done. You guys have been watching the series. That's another one of our popular ones. Nate and his max levels. He's almost there. Just, I think, 3 more skills, 1 or 2 levels in each, and then he's got a max account. But basically, yeah, so I just want to be able to play and have fun with Nate. I'm maybe not as hardcore as him on RuneScape, but it'll be fun to be able to do some stuff together. And I know once he's maxed out, he'll feel like he's sort of beaten the game or done what he was looking to do. And then we can focus on doing some more like silly and fun things like raids and, you know, whatever kind of content we can do there. We have a group Iron Man accounts that we've got together with a buddy, and so it'd be cool to be able to get into some more of those fun things and maybe see what kind of content we can make for that. But I have been playing it a little bit again, especially with the long weekend and the holiday. I was jumping on and working on doing some magic training, so we'll have to see where that goes, where it progresses to. But yeah, anyways, guys, I thank you so much for checking out the channel here. We appreciate you guys. You know, if it's at all possible, I know it seems so shameless plug concept, but if you guys could share, comment, like, subscribe. If you know someone that likes Galaxy of Heroes or RuneScape or any of the other content, you know, TCGs and stuff that we like to talk about here on the channel, you know, pass along our videos. Feel free to post it in Facebook groups, you know, anything, because honestly, being able to grow the channel would be so cool. Nate and I love getting to make the videos and just interact and share sort of our experience as, you know, 2 guys that grew up gaming in a lot of different ways, you know, whether that was TCGs, video games, console gaming, PC gaming. I mean, man, I remember back like playing RuneScape LAN parties, like back in the day, Half-Life, like all kinds of things back on old Windows, you know, XP, Windows 98. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the way through. You know, Nate kept with it. He likes the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. I mean, now we're on like PlayStation 5, soon it'll be PlayStation 100. But yeah, it's been great, guys. We love getting to share everything with you. Thank you so much for checking us out, as always. And like I said, if you can feel free, please do share in some way. And let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. Is there a game that's really cool? Would you like to see us live streaming some stuff that we play? We don't know. But we're happy to try things, and we sort of have a lot of access or ability to try different things. So let us know, and we'd be happy to give it a shot. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I know it's a bit of a long one. Thank you for sticking out with me. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, and peace.
2,000 years later.
You have something I want.